What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to y'all with an instant analysis on the Los Angeles Lakers losing to the Philadelphia 76ers. This was a tough one for the Sixers to win, but Russell Westbrook coughed it up. He didn't know if he wanted to pass. He didn't know if he wanted to make a layup. He kind of got confused in midair and ended up trying to take a tougher shot than it had to be. He has a lot of brain lapses where he overthinks it. He tries too hard. He wants it too much sometimes. And it cost the Lakers. And they had a timeout to where they could have got the ball in LeBron, had a better play, better execution, better opportunity. But unfortunately, they wanted to go semi-transition. They had to switch where Joel Embiid was on Russell Westbrook, and they try to take advantage of the speed advantage. But Joel Embiid has been one of the best rim protectors and defenders. He defends the ball without fouling, and it just becomes a sloppy turnover slash miss. And that was basically game. I feel like James Harden stepped up. Joel Embiid hit a clutch mid-range jump shot to seal the game. The Sixers improved to 26-16. They're 9-9 away from Philadelphia. The Lakers fall to 19-23. They're 10-9 at home. Philadelphia outscored them 33-32. Lakers came back in the second quarter 26-24 to take command of the game. And then the Sixers had a great third quarter 29-25, but the Lakers came back 29-27 in the fourth quarter. They just barely missed this opportunity to win a game that was winnable. It was right there for them, and they had a lot of time left to get a good shot. They just decided to let Russ be Russ, and sometimes it wins you games, sometimes it loses you games. And unfortunately, they got the bad end of the stick this night. But LeBron James played pretty great tonight. 35 points plus 19 and plus minus, one personal foul, three turnovers, one block, one steal, 10 assists. So 30 and 10 for LeBron. He also had 8 rebounds, 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 1 or 5 from three. He was 15 and 23 from the field. He was getting to the basket. He was hitting the mid-range jumpers. He was finding cutters, finding shooters, getting out in transition. He was basically doing everything you needed him to do. Played like a superstar tonight, and he looked as strong and he looked mobile tonight and athletic. Sometimes he looks like that. Sometimes he looked a little slow. And tonight he looked great. And it seemed like he really was locked in and engaged and felt like he could win this game. It just came down to a make or miss shot. And the opportunity was just there. They just failed to get it done. Brown Jr. hit a clutch three in the corner, 13 points, plus four and plus minus, four personal fouls, one block, one steal, 4 rebounds, 1 to 1 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from three, 5 of 11 from the field. Juan Toscano Anderson, 6 points, negative 12 and plus minus, one personal foul, one steal, one assist, 4 rebounds, 3 of 3 from the field. Thomas Bryant had an okay game, 10 points, negative 10 and plus minus, two personal fouls, one block, 3 rebounds, 5 of 9 from the field. Dennis Schroeder, you want to see more from him. He was supposed to be one of their biggest additions. Hasn't been that. Some games he looks good. Some games he just looks like he's not there. 8 points, negative 5 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, 3 assists, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 or 2 from three, 3 of 9 from the field. Gabriel, 14 points, plus four and plus minus, four personal fouls, two blocks, one rebound, 0 of 1 from three, 7 of 11 from the field. Rusty Westbrook, 20 points, plus three and plus minus, two personal foul, four turnovers, one block, one steal. He did have 11 assists and 14 rebounds. This was a dominant game from Russ. He just couldn't end it the way it needed to be ended. He had the woman singing and singing, and then in the end he kind of collapsed and lost all momentum. But he did have a great game outside of the lapses he had in the fourth quarter. 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from three, 7 of 14 from the field. Kendrick Nunn, 4 points, plus three and plus minus, one personal foul, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 of 3 from the field. And Christie, 2 points, negative 11 and plus minus, two personal fouls, 2 rebounds, all 1 from 3, 1 of 4 from the field. Sweeter, Brown, Jones, and Pimpin Jr. did not play. Coach's decision. They did shoot a whopping 55% from the field, but one of the things that really hurted them from really being able to gain momentum and get a lead and establish it and keep it was a three-point shooting again. They were 6 of 20 from the three-point line, which is only 30%. That's below average, and that's something that's been their Achilles heel. 76% from the free throw line. They only missed three, 10 of 13. That's okay. You would take that if you're the Lakers. They had 38 rebounds, 28 assists, 4 steals, 6 blocks, 9 turnovers, 19 personal fouls, and 112 points. The Philadelphia 76ers, 3 points for PJ Tucker, negative 16 and plus minus. 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 or 2 from the 3-point line, 1 or 2 from field. He only played 24 minutes, but he was very physical out there with the guys that he was defending and tried to make it rough and tough for him. I think he did a decent job. Tobias Harris, 15 points, plus 11 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 3 blocks, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 101 from the free throw line, 0-4 from 3, 7-13 from the field. This is a game that you want to see more of Tobias, getting into guys, challenging shots, covering ground, making shots outside of threes. You want to see more of this from Tobias, especially with Tyrese Maxey not really being the same Maxey that we seen at the beginning of the season. Joel Embiid, a dominant 35 points, plus 7 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 steal, 4 assists, 11 rebounds, so 30 and 11 for Joel Embiid. That's a double-double. 9 of 12 from the free throw line. He got there a lot tonight. 2 of 5 from 3. He was 12 of 21 from the field and hit the dagger jump shot that got them the lead and was able to close it out with his defensive presence. And without fouling is pretty impressive. James Harden hit a clutch 3 with 5 minutes left. That really helped them stay afloat and get a little bit of a cushion. He ended up with 24 points, plus 1 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 13 assists. So 20 and 10 for the duo. They both was able to accomplish that goal. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 of 7 from 3, so a great night shooting for James Harden from 3. The step back was included in that package, not all spot ups, and even though he had some sprinkled in there. 9 of 15 from the field. DeAnthony Milton, 0 points, plus 4 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 0 of 3 from the field. Didn't have the game that he needed to have, but they ended up winning, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. You just hope he can play better like he did when Harden and Maxey was out. Niang, 8 points, 1 personal foul, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 of 6 from the 3-point line, 3 of 7 from the field. Harrell, 2 points, negative 6 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 1 rebound, 1 and 2 from the field. He tried to do more, but they kept locking him down and taking away his ability to use his hook shot or his layups. Tyrese Maxey, 16 points, plus 2 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 assist, 5 rebounds, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 5 from 3, 6 of 13 from the field. He was looking quick and fast. He got a dunk where he went from all the way from the top of the key and went to the basket and dunked it, and they really needed that to get the crowd on their side and to really ride that momentum. Matisse Thybulle, 2 points, plus 2 and plus minus, 2 personal foul, 1 rebound, 1 to 1 from the field. And Shake Milton contributed 8 points, 2 personal fouls, 4 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the 3-point line, 3 of 8 from the field. House Jr., Reed, Korkmaz, and Springer did not play. Coach's decisions, they did shoot 50% from the field. They did shoot a decent 35% from the 3-point line, 12 or 34. They also shot 78% from the free throw line. That's okay, but they was 15 to 19, 38 rebounds total, 29 assists as a team, 3 steals, 6 blocks, 9 turnovers, 16 personal fouls, and 113 points. They barely got away with this one, but they stayed with it. They stayed steady. They executed. They played decent half-court basketball. This was a slow, grindy type game to where the team that had the last possession was going to have to rely on their stars to take them home. Joel Embiid, like he has done throughout the years and throughout the season, this one currently too, he was able to deliver and was able to bring it home. And then you also have James Harden slowing the game down, bringing it to their pace and knocking down tough shots. He had a layup where he went straight to the basket and laid it right in. You want to see better effort and more energy from the Lakers defense. You need a shot blocker. You need somebody that can really make things difficult in the paint, and you need somebody that can really help you stretch the floor a lot better offensively, so that way you can utilize LeBron James a lot better than they have been this season. You have to blame management. You have to blame the ownership for putting together a subpar roster to be able to get the proper value out of LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. They're better when they have the lanes open so they can operate in the pick and roll, but also get to the basket and dish, or get all the way to the basket and finish with athleticism and enthusiasm. And same with AD, he's better when he has space, so he can hit the pick and roll. He can do the face up. He can post and use his right and left hooks, and also give alley oops and lobs and dunks. And he shouldn't be at the 3 point line, being the spacing center or spacing forward. He should be more in the 15 area and beneath, being dominant in the paint like we've seen before. But it's tougher to do that when you have other guys that's not weapons out there, and they're just too predictable because they just gonna pass it or just give it up because they can't really do anything but throw up a brick. And it's just tough to watch this Lakers team because you already know none of these guys are real threats outside of 17 to 15 feet in. But that's basically every NBA player. Every NBA player can make a layup or a dunk. They're athletic, they're long, they're lanky, and they can get out in transition. But can you make shots? Can you make plays? Can you make decisions? That's something that they lack. And the Lakers just can't do anything about it. But luckily, they have LeBron and AD, but that's just not enough against other teams that have other duos and depth that they just don't have, and the talent is just not there. And unfortunately, that's one of the biggest reasons why they continue to lose. But their record isn't terrible. It isn't the worst thing considering the cards they was dealt. But they need more. They need more. LeBron knows it. The organization knows it. When is they gonna actually do something about it? Is the biggest question. Other than that, continue to like, continue to subscribe. Check out my Facebook page, like on Facebook. Check out my podcast in the description. And also, thanks for watching.